Alright folks, it actually looks pretty good just the way it is. Nice and clean looking, a little bit of dark spots and light spots. But I still want to take this one step further. My wall's real rough. After I dug that down doing the texture, I never knocked all my little goobers off. So I got all these little bumps in the wall, but that's okay. I like rustic. I know, it looks kind of funny, especially on film. In the end, it's all going to look decent. And all I did with this was take sandpaper and just sand it over the surface. A lot of people aren't going to like it, and you really have to see it in person. The wallpaper doesn't help. I'll show you how I did that. Alright, this is a spot right below the window. All I'm doing, guys, is taking a really piece of rough sandpaper. This is actually for working on cement, flooring sandpaper. You can use about any kind. The heavier the grit, the better. And I'm just... The thing is, on this is where you want to get your even sanding, so it all looks the same. But you'll still see your dark colors through. That color that we started with over here, you still have it showing through in just a few spots. It's also going to match the granite that I'm putting in here for the countertop. Yeah, see it a lot better from here. Not sanded, sanded. It's just making it look like rock or granite. That's all I'm doing. A regular wall, which looks fine. It actually looks really good like that. It can be left just like that. And then the wall that I've just done. Some people don't like it. I'm going to get really close up to it so you guys can see. See how it looks? Now, get a multicolored glaze to throw in there in a gray or something, or a gold, and that's really going to look fantastic. Like I said, some of y'all aren't going to like this, some of you will. The object I'm doing here is trying to make it look similar to rock. Just something different. Makes a mess, guys. Probably should have cut this section off first. I'm going to reuse this piece. Alright. Actually, it wasn't a rodent chewing on it, folks. It wasn't a rodent at all. It was a trim nail that punched through when the guys did the siding on my house. That's what's caused this leak. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's the nail right there. Guess I'll be calling a contractor. I had a nice little mess going here. I'm going to glue this together. Usually use a cleaner. Clean all that off of there. Clean all your parts. Prime them. And glue them. Make sure you get the right piece. I'm only going to do this one at a time right now. Make sure it all fits. I always overdo everything, guys. I'll put glue on both sections here. be good for that. I got to cut this down. Only reason I have to put this piece on is because of the sleeve that I'm using over here. This is the real pain part, guys. Because of the distance, if it's too short it won't work, if it's too long it won't work. No matter what you do, you have to cram everything in there. I gotta get this up on first. Just gonna jam it up in there so it stays. If I don't put that on first, I'll forget it. I'm gonna glue this bottom part. Get it on, facing the right direction. This is the hardest part. If you want to get that little gap and you see your distance, we got to get this thing wedged on there. I wanted this glued too. I don't know how that's going to work. I know it doesn't have to be glued. I want it glued. Gotta make a mess. It's got a clamp to hold it too, so. Alright. Get it up on the top piece first. I might be able to bend this rubber around, I hope. Get it go. Not yet. Right there. There, see, that wasn't so hard. Get that down. It's everywhere where it's got to be. Tighten it up. Well, I don't think this will leak again. All from a trim nail, guys, from the contractors. And he was a friend. I'll have to call him and see what's going to happen. I doubt if I get a dime out of it. Alright, I don't have to put this one back on until I get all this closed up. No real sense in it. I know it's a mess in here again, guys. It's kind of an emergency thing. I also got to make sure when I cut this pipe for my drain to be in the right spot that I'm the same distance out away from that wall. So I'm going to take a measurement from where that pipe goes in here to where this outside edge has to go. And that looks about 6 1/8. 6 to 6 1/8. So as long as I put it like that, I'll be alright. Now I have to take that much off. Clean the new piece. Got a lot of dirt on there from being in the wall. Prime it. I love the purple goop. And glue it. Lots of glue. Tell you what, she won't ever leak again. Alright, looks about right. Let's hope so. What I'll do is I'll just pull it back out of here. And that way I can do my sheetrock and my drain's ready to go. Wasted day on repairs, guys. Had to be done.